Hello, Shelly Drake from WMPS. Glad to meet you. I don't get on my stream too often. Usually I'm streaming money matches, tournaments, whatnot. And I got one coming up next weekend. We got a big Fantastic Four players, $200 entry. Winner takes $750 home. We got table fees, and I'm taking just a small part for streaming fees. I'm actually not taking anything. I give them $5. Happy bucks, I call them, and they can turn that back in off an entry. So it's all goes back to the players, and I don't make any money off my stream. So just to talk about my stream a little, it's been around almost 3 years. I started out as so I could stream matches, and that's the main thing. I don't make money off it. I don't have enough viewers to make revenue off the stream. It's never my intention. I'm not. Didn't get into it for that. I got a lot of money into it. I still pay a lot of money for streaming services and such. I got some advertisers that pay me a little. I don't make a lot. I don't make anything off that. That all goes back to my players. I have a whole separate part of my wallet, because I always have the money handy, that I pay out to players for certain things. I pay table fees. I add a little fun 6-ball speedball challenge. So if you watch my stream, you all know about that. So a little about me, though. I don't think I've ever really talked about me much. I've been shooting pool for a long time, but I haven't been competing that long. I've only been competing 6 years. Up to then, it was years ago, it was bar leagues and some bar tournaments. You know, hey, put in $5, you know, whatever. It was nothing major. I think I signed up for a few and I never went to them. But so I never really competed. So I've only been competing 6 years. So I'm actually doing, I think, pretty good. I know there's people out there that have been playing these state tournaments for 25 years, and, you know, oh, I finally won one, you know. It's like, oh, I guess I don't feel that bad now because I haven't. I'm talking really fast because I'm going to try and get this in under 30 minutes. There's only one person I know I can talk that fast. It's another YouTuber, Adam Poole. And I follow a lot of the YouTubers out there. I hope they kind of follow me back. I think it's we're a nice group out there. Ron the Pool student, he's got like 20,000. He's an older guy, really good. Not much better than me, if about the same caliber, really. But you look at him, he's got a good stroke. Put in 10, 12 hours a day in a short amount of time. He was able to do that. I wish I could do that. So that's why I'm kind of talking fast. But a little about me. So I've only competed 6 years. I've progressed okay, not as fast as I'd like to, but I've been doing okay. I took off. I shot in my 20s and 30s, and I took off time. I had children, and I never picked up a stick for almost 10 years. Never did anything. Didn't have a pool table like I do now. And really, when COVID hit, that's when I really started to go more. I got my pool table I had for years ago, put it together, broken slate, fixed it up and everything. Shot in that for about 2 years until my boyfriend brought me the diamond. Thank God. Thank you. You know, a girl's best friend is a diamond. So that's a little about me. And then, so when I did finally pick up a stick in about 2019, late 2018 maybe, I'm like, you know what? I think I can do this. My kids are older. It was just my youngest at home yet. I'm like, I'm going to start shooting some of these tournaments, you know. So that's about me. And then the YouTube channel came along. I'm like, I think this would be really neat. But looking at my YouTube analytics, I can't say that word. I noticed a lot of my viewers are younger. I was like, wow, I didn't think that, you know, the age group. So let me scare a kitty out of here. Come on, go. Go. So, you know, and I do some training videos, and the reason for that is for these new players, these beginner players, or even more. I mean, these drills anybody can do these, and this is what made me better. All my drills are pretty much cue ball control. So there's other drills if you're starting out, I would do first. The stop shot drill, I'm not going to go through that. Research that's a great one. Do that. 3 balls in 15 on each side, 15 up, 15 down, 15 up, 15 down, and they're all spaced. Starting here, you shoot the cue ball here, and it's all. Well, here I'll do it from this end here, because you got to do it from both ends here, so you can kind of see. And I do that with a pocket reducer. I got my pocket reducer out, but they're all in a row like that. And it's just a stop shot drill. Is you just want to stop the cue ball, not draw it like that. You just want, I was thinking I was farther away. And that's what you don't want. You want it to stop. So you don't want any roll. You want a perfect stop shot. See, even that wasn't perfect. It rolled back just a little bit. So you do that 3, 3, 3, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 100% recommend that. That's a stroke drill. It's going to teach you how to stroke that cue ball, how to hit it properly. The stop shot is probably the most important shot that you can learn. And efficient, you know, being not efficient, proficient, not efficient, efficient, proficient at it. Because if you can just shoot stop, you can shoot stop shot on your whole table. You could do it. You can stun out from a stop shot. So if I wanted to get, if I was right here and I just wanted to get over here, you gotta know your tangent lines. Tangent lines 90 degrees. I can put a little right on that. Well, let's show I'm making the ball so it shows. So right here, tangent lines almost right there. I could just stun over on it. It's basically a stop shot. Missed it, but there we go. So you can see that's a stop shot. Put a little too much right on that. There you go. And I even poked at that. Wasn't even a good stroke. Work on my pass stream. I do the L drill. This is one to learn these cuts at certain speeds. I love this one. I did it hundreds of times. You have 5 on this side, 4 on this side, or maybe 5, I forget. And you run them one pocket. A lot of my drills are one pocket. Oop, missed that one. So you make that one. Hit that one more too. I'm kind of rushing here, so. And that one I didn't put enough. So now I'm really in trouble here. I wanted to kind of come out right here. And if I come out right there, then I'm pretty good. And these are really, really tricky speed shots here if you get out of line. There, one scratch. Nope. So, and then you just keep on going like this one here. I have the balls left right here. If you look at my stream, you'll see I shoot this drill. This one's gonna be really difficult here because I gotta put some inside on it and then come over. And I didn't get enough, and I would have ran right into those balls there. So, those are all great drills. But I just kind of wanted to make a little video because I haven't for a while. And we're going to try and break my 14-1, okay? My record in 14-1 is 27, so a little above 14-1. It's straight pool. I play a little different than some people do at home maybe. I break with a ball missing from the beginning. Some people don't do that at home. They just break from the rack and then they go from there. I do it that way because that's if you're in a tournament and like it. Not that I would ever probably get in a tournament, but I want to do this. So my high run is 27 on that. It seems like it's like, wow, you can't run more than 2 racks. Well, when you watch this game, especially if you're a beginner, you're going to see this is not an easy game. This game, anybody can do this. And it's going to teach you so much. And we're going to kind of go through that. Why shoot that? Why play that game? And what it can teach. And I tell everybody, play these different disciplines. 9-ball, 10-ball, the rotation, one pocket. You're going to learn shots. I was just watching a stream earlier tonight, and they said, oh, that's a one-pocket shot. Yeah, it was. It was exactly. And it's like people won't even know what they're talking about. But yeah, these shots come up. You're going to learn how to play safe in rotation. Much better than, and you can incorporate an 8-ball. Wisconsin's such an 8-ball state. I run 9-ball tournaments, and I never can get anybody for them. It's like, I like 8-ball. But if you want to be a better 8-ball player, start playing rotation. One thing, if you are just beginner, and you're a lower rated player, maybe under 400, you go, oh, I don't like 9-ball. It's so sloppy, and everyone slops it. Unfortunately, at that level, you're going to get a lot of players slopping balls in. Not a lot. You're going to get a lot of players trying to slop in. For they get that 9 and then they slop in. Balls are just slamming. When you get above really 500, that just rarely happens. Does it happen? It still does. I played one time. I played a $500 entry in Minnesota, and my highest entry I ever played. I think, and I played. I went 4 matches and I was out. And I think in those 4 matches there was 2 balls slopped, and I slopped one of them. It just doesn't happen. You know, it's rare. So play that game, but play somebody better. Play a good player, and you're gonna see. You know, when they have a 9 ball, you know, if they have, let's say this is the balls right here, you know, and I see this a lot, and you know, they're on the 2 ball, and they're right here. Let's say, yeah, let's say right here, right there. You know, they're taking that 9 all day, and that's just, you know, you don't do that. That's a hard combo, and then when they make it, oh yeah, you know, that is not an easy combo. Your chances, pool is math. It is, it's math, and once you find out, once you find your percentages out, this is probably a 30% shot, maybe 20. Now I'll give it 30 because that 9 ball is closer to the pocket, so I up the percentage a little. I'm still not taking it. I don't take any shot if it's under 50%, unless I have to. So on this one here, you could cut this in right here and come around for the 3. I honestly would try to make that 2 ball there, because guess what? It's a 2-way shot. If you don't make the 2, your cue's right here. And this is what you learn in rotation. You learn these 2-way shots. And a 2-way shot in 8 ball, that's going to win you games. I love playing 2-way shots in 8 ball, because if I don't have to play safe and I can go for a shot and still get shape, that's a 2-way shot. You're golden. You know, it's the way to go. So like this one here, I don't have a full pocket, but I think I could maybe sneak that in there. But if I don't, shouldn't leave him anything if I hit this right. Don't do that though. I didn't hit it right, but I made it. Yep, it was supposed to stay right here, and sometimes that can happen. But guess what? You know, I give them ball in hand. If you're playing a lower player, chances are they're probably not going to get out on this. I mean, that you know, who knows? But that should have stopped right here. If that stops right here, I'm out. You know, boom, boom. You know, and if it didn't, they're kicking. So that's a great example. And I just set the balls up there like that. I had no idea, you know. But people not playing, you know, rotation, I think they're hurting themselves. There's a lot of different kick shots. You're going to get a lot of kick shots in rotation. You're going to get a lot of saves. Not every game. I mean, if you got players running racks on you, or you're running racks, well, there's no saves in there. You know, I don't like playing safe unless I really have to. If I can play a 2-way, or if I can kick something, you know, fine. And now let's get to what I really kind of wanted to show you, is street pool. This has helped my 8-ball game tremendously. I'm not a big 8-ball fan. One reason I hate 8-ball is the break. I've got a really good break. I have nothing wrong with my head ball break. I like it. I just dry break a lot, and I play good players a lot of times, and you know, with a wide open break, they're gonna run out. So I do second ball break. I get a lot of my run outs even myself on a second ball break. So that's what I do. It's just no fun because the tables are tough. And when I switched on league to the second ball break, I actually started getting more table runs. It was weird, but they're not easy. So that's one reason I hate 8-ball. Otherwise, I probably would like it better. But that's why I love rotation. You don't have to worry about necessarily making a ball. You know, you might, if you dry break, the one ball might be weird and they have to push out or play safe. So, I mean, there's lots of, the break is not going to kill you. The break's going to help you if you have a good break, and my break in 9-ball is really good. Break in 10-ball, not the greatest, because it's like a 10-ball break, an 8-ball break. So again, good break, but I don't make balls consistently. 9-ball, I make a wing ball. A lot of times I'll make 2 or 3 balls. It's a really good 9-ball break, and that's why I really like 9-ball. So, but this is straight pull. So I play it. I know some people that do it at home. I don't know if maybe they don't. But I seen some people doing it where they break it. They break a full rack. Now I don't do that. I play straight pull like you would normally do it in like a tournament. And I actually learned this shot this break shot in a tournament. It was the women's WPBA. This is how they were breaking. I'm like, I never do it. I usually broke it from here and then put the cue ball here. And the way straight pool is played, you can shoot any ball, any pocket, and you just run the rack out. Jason Shaw has the record of this for like 725 or something like that. Just crazy. And he did it in like 8 hours. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Never missing a ball. 725 balls or 50 or whatever. And always the key, the reason this game's so hard is, you go, well, what's so hard about making 15 balls? You can make them any pocket, whatever. Is you have to save one ball for the break. So you're always breaking with no head ball. So that's why sometimes some people would break from there. Let me rack this up here. And I don't know if you can see my spot on there. I'm always farther away. I don't know if you can see my spot. My spot's way up here. It's actually not too far up, but I should probably move that back a little. But I restretched my claw, so my new spot is actually, the real spot is back, about a half a ball back. So that's why sometimes, I don't know if you can see on the stream or not. But so some people, I used to break like this. So you have to make a ball and break at the same time. So I used to do this and just break from there. So you're just making that ball and then you're running into a rack. I really, really like this. Now the only problem with this is it usually takes me about 2 or 3 tries to remember exactly where I had this, because it's really easy to hit the 8 ball and scratch, hit this, scratch over there. You want to come into that 14 solid. And so we'll see if I get lucky here. And right now I can tell I'm a little off here. There we go. My high run in this is 27, so that means I ran a rack, left the ball for the break, broke, and then ran, 12 more balls, and then missed. So my high run is 27 balls. I'm trying to get to 50. I think I'm good enough to get to 50. Let me tell you, there's players, high Fargos here. If you have a $100 ball run, that's really decent. If you tell somebody you got a 100 ball run in straight pool, they're going to say, wow, you probably a good shot. And if you don't know straight pool, then you're probably not going to get that. So let's see how I do here. Let's see if I have this. I think this should do. Let's hope. There it is. See? I hit. So that's the end of that. I got a 0. Like I say, it usually takes me 2 or 3 times to catch on. Like I said, if I was doing this in a tournament, I have this breakdown. I don't have to sit there and worry about a scratch. So that's why I didn't hit that. I didn't catch that thin enough. So you gotta catch that a little thinner. Actually, a little fuller. I'm sorry. I caught it too thin. A little fuller. Okay, this should do it. Oh, actually, I could. Sometimes I've missed that 7 and it's hit the point. There we go. This should do it here. Oh, now that was terrible. I overcompensated. But that's what we got. So we got our first ball in, right here. Now we got to run these out. So when you're playing straight pool, and this is a great example because it's going to teach you to get to work on your problem situations. This is what's so great. It's going to teach you to open up lanes. I don't really have a lane to open up. The one ball's, I need to, and it's going to teach you to open this up. I got to get these open. Great opening shot right here is I got to hit that 5 and get this. If I run a ball down here or it gets by the side or even down here, great, because that gives me a ball that I can, a safety ball, okay? You always want to have a safety ball. And you can't take any shot for granted here. No shot for granted. There we go. That really helped the game here now. So now I'm looking at much more open. I really like it. I only have half the table, which is nice. But now we got this mess. So let's say this is 8 ball. These are all, you know, this is exactly 8 ball. Let's just say 8 balls here and you have these. You've got to open up. You got stripes or solids. You've got to open those up. In this case, I got to get them all open. You know, sometimes you can look and if you got a dead-on combo, like right here, if I got on that would be good. But I like to just run into this. Maybe I can take that combo yet, but if I run into this enough, I should have maybe the 6, the 15. It's just a really good game to teach you. Now, you're not really looking for your breakout ball. That's the hard part about the game, okay? Because when you get down to 4 balls and stuff, you got to go, okay, what am I going to do here now? Because let's say right now, I'm not thinking about, because this is going to get all messed up. But let's say I'm down and my 12 is my breakout ball, okay? I have 4 balls left. I have to make sure I get the cue ball right here so I can hit the 12 in and then break up my next rack. So that's what makes it so difficult. So we're going to just try and come into this, maybe leave the 10-2 or whatever else. We'll see what I get here. Okay. We're okay. We didn't get what we wanted, so we might want to look at taking that. That's pretty good. I like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that because I can just kind of draw back. I got 2 balls here. I got the 12, 15, 6 ball. Well, I'm not going to draw back that far, but I got a couple safety balls here. And I can hit this fairly firm. So the 3 ball, not hard, but, you know, hard enough. So this is just such a great game to shoot for 8 ball. There we go. So we're sitting pretty good here. We're going to run out a few more balls before I really start to look what my out ball is. Now here's a good example here. I need to open up this lane for the 12. This is what a lot of people don't end up doing an 8 ball, is they'll have 2 stripes right there and they go, well, I'll just take the combo on that. Let's say this is 8 ball, okay? And this is what you got. You have this ball, you got this ball, but these are your problem balls right here if you're playing 8 ball. So in my street pool game, those are my problem balls. Any ball blocking another ball and balls on the rail, those are problems. So I want to get that 10 ball out of there. And I got lots of availability here, but then I got to kind of look, where do I want the cue ball? So I could probably just kind of draw back and get maybe around here. I think I'm probably going to end up hitting the 6, which would be okay. It's not the end of the world. I don't know if I can get a low. Yeah, I can get a little low on it here, so we'll see. Okay, we didn't get too good on that one, but we're okay. We just solved the problem right here. So we're going to keep shooting. We got to look at our lanes here. We got the 9 ball kind of blocking the lane. The 3 go. 3 goes if we have to, but that 9 ball is kind of an issue. We want to kind of get this 9 ball out of our way here. And again, this is going to help your 8 ball game here. So I'm not sure if I can get onto it right here. Probably not. I might have to take the 3 first here, run into the 15. Yeah, we hit the 15 full. So we're still okay though. So let's see, I think, yeah, I didn't get good on the 6. I can't really stop it. If I'm cutting this, I'm really losing control of the cue ball. But we're going to have to take the 6 here and probably just float her over here. We got the 11, maybe the 3 if we get too far. But I'm just really trying to get that 9 ball because that's really hampering our game. I got a really bad foot cramp here. I think I need to drink more water. Oh, and that's it. That's the game. I'm done. I missed Can't believe I missed that one. So that was not a good run. I don't keep track of it because my high run's 27, so there's no reason to keep track. But I would keep track of that. So I'm going to make here 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 7 balls. So if this is your first time playing straight pool, you have a 7-ball run out. That's your height, and then you keep on working to beat that. I mean, I had a lot of 12 and 13 ball runouts before and like I said, I have not even ran out 2 racks yet. And you go, well, how did you not? You must really stink. No, this is not an easy game. It's a great game, though, to teach you many aspects that's going to help you in 8-ball. And like I said, it really has. I thought I was a good pattern player. I could see patterns. This game really opened up my eyes. It really makes you see those problem situations, you know. So I highly recommend. So let's see if we can break my 27 here. See, I still don't got that break. So that's a 0. That's a big old 0 there. Yeah, this break, it's the only thing about this break is, like I said, it takes me a little while. Once I get it down, I'm pretty good. Because typically I'll have a mark right here, you know, that it lays on the table and I can see. I'm like, oh yeah, right there. So again, I hit it. I want to hit this 11 dead, pretty much, maybe the 1 dead, but probably just, like I said, pretty much the 11. Yeah, not good. Yeah, I don't know what's with my break. Can't get the break. So we got the same thing last time. Usually I get a little better break than that. So we got big problems here. So we need to get that opened up. And sometimes you can pick away. Again, this is going to show you. Maybe this 13 was like lined up, just wired to that. Wow, and that 12 wasn't away. What a great opening shot. It's wired. It can't go anywhere but in. So you see those shots, and that might come up in 8-ball. I've had that a lot of times with weird racks. And people will laugh, you know, it won't be my break, it'll be somebody else's maybe. And they go, oh, good luck with this, you know, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, wow, that goes. And 8-ball, it's an open table. I can hit any combination. So now it's like straight pull, right? I'm like, oh, 11-ball right there, or whatever it is, you know. And boom, and it opens up everything, and I run out, you know. So again, you're going to get some of that. So what I want to look at is I want to look for something for that first. There's nothing wired here. No combos, so I can see that. So my next thing now, what I want to do is kind of look at something where I can get that broken up, because I can't really pick away at it. It's really difficult, and I don't know here. I'm trying to see here. I got really bad foot cramps, so it's probably looking like right here. That's my best option to kind of draw into that. So we'll try and get it kind of center table here. Center table is always your friend. Center table is going to do nothing but good for you. If you can get center table, you can pretty much make any balls in. I'm talking 8-ball, any game. Center table is a good. So let's just get just around center table here. Okay, we're sitting pretty good. You know, this is 8-ball. I'm going to have to pick out another shot, but in straight pull, I don't really need to do that. I'm just trying to get this kind of messed up. I don't think I'm going to get it broken up as much. It looks like I'm going to draw into the 10 here, and I don't know what. I'm wondering if I should just come from behind it here. I'm probably better off coming behind it, because even if I don't, I'll hit the 5. Hitting the 5 is definitely going to help me better. But I'll come behind it, and it'll open up things a lot better for me. So we'll do that. Oh, and I can't get them all. And that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That was just terrible. I don't know what the heck. Like I said, I'm not, I gotta talk and everything. It's kind of hard. So we're gonna do one more, maybe two more. We'll see if I scratch. It sure would be nice just to get a better break here. Like I said, I haven't practiced at all anything, and especially straight pool for months. I've been shooting a lot of league, some tournaments, and been on vacation now. Been shooting almost 6 days a week. So there's no need to practice when you're shooting that much. So I got to get this breakdown, because once I get this breakdown, boy, it's nice. I usually run a rack right away. There we go. Didn't scratch. Oh, give me that 13, please. Although I got my stairs in the way here, so that's going to kind of hamper me here. But that's all I got. We're okay, though. We can make this 13. We're okay. All right. So we're rocking and rolling now here. This is our problem situation here. We got this and this. We got a nice safety ball here. We got a safety ball here. Don't worry about this. You need that. You get out of control or get out of shape on something down here. You know, maybe you leave it here and you can't. Two's not there and you got nothing. One's not there. Cut the 12 in. So you want to save that. Same with 8 ball. There's balls that out there that is like, no, I'm not going to take that now. So what do we got here? I like the 4. I want to get rid of this. This is kind of a problem situation here. And then I want to get rid of the 11. So I think I can just probably stun it over into the middle here. Okay, we got it on the 11. I'm going to try and come into this. We're good if we come into it. We got the 1 ball, probably the 8 ball. So this should be okay. Didn't get the breakup like I wanted. Got the 8 and the 6. They're okay. They're not a problem. So right now I only have one problem. It's right here. Is anything... Sometimes you might wire up something there. It's like, okay. And again, we're not looking at our out ball yet. Very important, but not yet, because things are going to get messed up. It doesn't pay to do that. Go, oh, I'm going to take that 2 ball. Because now you're going to try, well, I can't take that 2 ball because it's my out ball. No, you're not worried about that. I'm worried about this and my 7. I want to get on my 7. Because any balls in the rail, it's kind of hard to get shape on those. So I think if I could get where the 1 is, which I can't really, then I could come bump into those. So let's see if I can. I think we're going to take that 15 and then the 10 afterwards. We might be able to take the 14 then. No, I don't like. Definitely don't like that. No, we gotta break that up somehow. Don't take any shot for granted. I'll tell you. I've had some good runouts and I missed the last one here. So we're just going to come up here. I really don't like coming behind this and breaking it up now, because I'm probably going to get in trouble if I do that. So I'm going to just try and avoid it here and come in between here at the 8. I want to try and get on the 1 here, because if I can get on the 1, I can draw into it, or I can just stop it and then come off that 7. So my goal is to kind of get on the 2 here. So let's see how we do here. Got a little jabby on that one, but we're really good. Okay, am I good on that? I'd rather take that 1, because if it's just, yeah, this is good. So if I stop that, stop it right there, I can run into these. And if I run into these here, I got the 14, 12. That's my safety ball there, so in case I run into problems. But I should be able to have, if I run into it right, I'll have the 9, I'll have the 14. So we'll see what we got here. And then we're getting close to counting our 8, our out ball. Okay. So real good, real important. I want to kind of come right in between those. Not too hard, so I can get a shot on one of them, or at least I'll have the 12 ball. I think I'll have one of those as a shot. Didn't come kind of in between it, so and a little softer than I wish it would have maybe hit just a tad harder on that. So now we got difficult shot here. I don't like the 9. I gotta really, yeah, this is, yeah, not liking that. Not good. So again, we left the 12 ball down there just in case for emergencies. Well, it's an emergency. On this here, and like on 8 ball, a lot of times I see, you're not trying to get shape on anything. When you have a shot here that is a low percentage, I mean, I'm going to give myself 60%, and I think I'm going a little high on that because I got to be jacked up. I can't hit the full cue ball. You know, if I could hit just more middle ball on this, I'm fine. But I'm going to have to hit a little top on it. And so I'm hoping to come around, boom, boom, and come middle table, you know. But I just need to make this. I can't, if I don't make it, game's over. So you got to make it. And that's it. I missed it. So, game over. Not a good 14-run night tonight here. Usually I get the first couple of racks down. Maybe don't get shape on that last ball. But I usually run down to the last ball. So, but like I said, it's been a while. It's been probably a good 6 months, because summertime I really didn't shoot. I do a lot of golfing. So we're gonna give this one more try. Let's hope we get a little better break here. I'm still hitting it. I need to hit that more solid. Why I'm not here. Very good. Yeah, I still didn't hit solid, but much, much, much better. I got 2 balls down here. I don't like that 15. That's not really a safety ball. So I'm going to have to get on that sometime. I kind of like getting on that now, because that's a difficult ball. Yeah, if it's sitting out here, no, we're going to leave that. But I think because I'm natural on this, I'm gonna get on that 15 right now, and then I got 3 balls here I can get on. Well, I don't want to get straight. Well, that just never stopped. We're okay. We're okay. So I have the 7. I got the 5. I got 7, 4. I got all 3 of those. So my only problem right here is this one. This 10. This is okay. It's not great, but that's kind of a safety ball. It's sitting close enough to the pocket. So we're going to leave that. We don't want to touch that. So like I said, this one, no, this is actually a problem ball. You want to get rid of that right away. So I want to get the 3 or the 13 goes. So I'm going to try and kind of get on that, because I want to get, these are fine. I need to work on this. So I want to get kind of like right here, so I can roll into these and open those up a little better. Or maybe just draw into the 12 and have the 3. You know, sometimes you don't have to necessarily break it up, but the 8 and 9 are kind of goofy. So I think with this angle, I should be able to get like, right here. We'll see. The rail. I didn't hit the rail enough. I'm supposed to be right here. So again, I didn't get there. I don't like that. That's too much of a cut. There's no reason to take that. I got much easier balls here. So we'll get on that real soon. But with the angle I got here, I kind of like just floating over here for the 2. Now again, I play 8-ball. I always I hate when I have to when I'm getting shape on one ball. That's what's nice with 8-ball. Early on in the rack, it's like, okay, if I don't get, I'll play shape on a 2, but if I don't have the 2, I'll have this. This is one of these examples where if I take the 7, I'm on the 2. There's really no other balls I can get on. So that's not a really good shot to take. That's telling me right there, that's probably not a good idea, because if I didn't get on the 2, what else do I have? I have a long 13. So I'm going to kind of look at something else here. Let's see what we got here. I think if I draw over here, maybe I can even draw into this, but I don't really want to do that. Could get into trouble. But just draw over, and I got the 5, I got the 11. So I think that's my, actually, I'm going to take the 4. I'm sorry. So we're going to take the 4 and then get it right over here, then I can draw over. Why am I not seeing the 4 there? So. Okay, we got a good angle on that. I think I'm going to take my 13 now. Yep, we're really good there. It's a little more out would be better, but really good, because we want to leave these ears. They're good, close to the pocket. They got a good angle. So let's take that 13. Wow, I'm just not seeing things here today. I'm just not seeing. I don't know what the heck. These pockets are big. So let's just say that went in. So this is what we got. We're not going to count this, but I want to get down to the last few balls to kind of show you here. So we still got some problems here. So I'm going to try and I want to get on that 9-ball. I got the 8-ball there. I got the 12-ball, so I think I can just stun it right over there. Draw a stun. Oh, even better yet, I hit it. So now we're sitting pretty good. I got to take that 9 though. I need to. Yeah, I'll take that 9-ball. Probably going to hit the 3. That will be okay. Yep. It's like the drill I just had almost. Get out of there. All right, so now I'm getting kind of down here. I'm going to get rid of that 10. Maybe not now. I really kind of wanted to. I don't think I can just slow roll that. No, we're not going to do that just yet, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I don't like the 2s on the rail here, so we're going to draw back over for the 2. We don't want to really get on the rail, hopefully not. I'm going to bump the 3 and 6 ball a little there. That's fine. If that's, you can hit any combination you want or whatever, as long as you call the ball. Okay, let's see. So one of these 3 balls here. Ooh. I actually do like that 8-ball from an out ball. So now I'm getting kind of down. I love that. The only problem is it's sitting a little too far this way, so I probably have to get here and go into it. It's nice if it's sitting in front, because then you can just kind of come right here and just draw right into that. It's a great place. That's what I said. That's why I break from with ball in hand one, but even from the game, that's a great one. So I'm just seeing here. I do like it, because even if I come straight at it here, the rail's going to bring me right into it. So I like that. So let's get this 6 and the 2. So we're going to probably we want this as my second to the last ball. It's a stop shot. We just draw it back a little here, and we got the 8-ball. So we need to get 6, 2, 10, and then a 10, because it's down there, kind of leads to these here. So that's the plan, and this is what's so nice, is it gives you that, because this is, look at this, if you're playing 8-ball, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's almost a table run. So this is what it's teaching you. you're looking at it now. The rest of the balls are gone, but how often do you get when someone scratches on the after they made 6 or 7 balls? This is what the table looks like. Now they're not all the same suit, but basically they are because that's the game you're playing. So it's 6-2, and you got to get shape on these. So I don't want to roll too much forward. I need an angle here so I can come down here for the 12 ball there, 10 ball, and so let's see how we do here. So, don't want to try and get too good on this and run into that 12. We just want to get right here. You know, even middle table's fine. Speed on this one. And again, if we're off, we got the 5. It's not a crucial thing. But speed is the important thing on this one. Yep, and I didn't get the English on there. I kind of drew it a little, and it hit it too soft and took it off. So I don't like that. So too much cut on that. So we're going to save that to the third to the last. So we need to get pretty good on that so we can come back here, just come off the rail, stop shot on 12. So that's actually probably a better. So I'll take the 3 here, just a little, a light stun off the rail there. There we go. This is looking pretty good. We want to come right about here, but we got to watch that 12 ball because we want to take that 12 ball last, not last, but second to last. As I said, oh boy, this is ooh. As I said, well, this is okay. You know, plan B. This is actually better. So now I'm sitting right here. It's a little ways from the rack, but that 12 ball is a great ball. If I can get my cue ball right here, right there, I'm for my break. So let's we want to draw this back, and we can draw this back pretty much right where I'm at now. Yep. Little tricky little draw here. There we go. All right, so we want to get, and this is where it's really important to get perfect shape on these, because if I don't get, so I can get right here and right here. That's it. If I'm here, well, actually from here to here, it's always usually 6 inches, and in that case it is. So kind of right in my breaking area right here. Right there is good. So just got to come off the rail, not too much. Oh, I think that is perfect. Let's see here once. Not too shabby. Yep, that should be okay. So now you leave everything where it is. That's why I kind of had to cheat and put that ball in there just to get to the end of the game. So let's say I didn't run that rack. I missed one, but I just put it in. Let's say I did. We are at 15 balls. Are we? No, we're not. We're at 14 balls because there's one left. People don't always understand that. You know, it's like, no, you didn't run 15. You know, you started with 15 and you leave 1. So there's 14 we ran so far. You rack them up, doesn't matter how you do it. And you leave the front ball there. And now I have to make my 15th ball and break them up. So let's see how we do here. Sometimes you end up overdrawing it and come right here. So that's a really tricky one to watch out. You don't have to put a ton on it. And I might end up doing that the way I'm shooting tonight here. There we go. So now we have 15 balls. Same thing. We got a mess here. Is anything wired? Not seeing anything wired because, boy, if there's something wired, boop, pop it and you're good. Nothing wired. Is there a good breakout ball? Yep, I see cutting the 14. So I like that. I'm going to cut that 14, or 14, 4, and then roll into this. I got a nice ball right here. I shouldn't get in any trouble. I don't want to hit it too soft and stay in there. So I need and I don't want to hit it too hard where I put a bunch of balls down here. If we can play on half a table, that's really good to keep things on half a table. So let's see what we can do here. There we go, made one. That's a plus. So we got a fairly good breakout. There's my safety ball right there, which I have. I don't need to use it, but if I did get kind of weird, I got it. So we're sitting pretty good here. We might run this rack. First one didn't count because I gave myself a ball there, but let's just say it did. And sitting pretty good. Don't get too overconfident here, though. You still got problems right here. 14 does not go. 11 ball doesn't go. 8 ball goes though, so that's a good opportunity here. Don't need to mess with this. These are gimmies here. You need that. That's a safety. That's your safety outlet right there. So I think I'm just gonna roll up on this and take the set 6 or the 9. No, I can't get the 9. It always makes things easy. Don't sit there and try some weird shot. I think if I try to roll, it brings in a scratch here. So, we're just going to kind of stun it over more here. There we go. So, we got the 6 ball. I'm going to be moving some stuff around here. I might have to shoot my safety ball here. We're going to see what we get after this here. It's just key to make this 6 ball. It's going to run into the 9. Depending on how it runs into the 9, we're going to have to see what I get. But like I said, I got that safety. I could kick at that. You know, that's a really easy safety outlet there. Oh, that would have been nice if you kicked that. Oh no, that's not nice. We didn't want to put that back in there. So, all right, we're gonna try. We're gonna kind of. Doesn't look like I can. Maybe I can. I think I can try and get this more open here. I gotta see. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're gonna play the combo on that 5 there. Oh no! Don't do that. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to do. I end up sewing things up more. So, but we'll see if we can get it broken up here. So we got the 3 ball down there. And we're going to run into those and we're going to see what we get here. And again, this is, you know, oh, I overcut that. I was thinking about something as I'm taking this because that's something you don't want to do an 8 ball necessarily. Oh, I'm just going to hit this and see what I get. No, you gotta do that in 14-1 a lot of times. It's just you have no choice. But your goal is not to do that. But sometimes you get like that. No, I'm gonna hit that 3 ball. I'm gonna run into this and see what I get. But you kind of know, you know, I don't want to hit too hard, too soft. But you can see it was a terrible night tonight. Like I said, I've only run 2 racks. Not even 2 racks. 27. 27 is my high number on this game. I haven't been playing it forever. I just started last year. And I've been doing it, you know, like I said, for a while. I haven't done it for 6 months. Usually when I was doing it a little more regular, not, you know, probably like once a week I'd get down here and I'd play maybe an hour and a half or so. I would always run, you know, the first rack out, you know, and get to the next one, or I'd at least come close to, you know, getting on my money balls. So, but I want to show this is a great game. It's going to teach you so much. It's going to teach you how to open up lanes. It's going to teach you how to take care of your problem situations. Teach you how to look for those wired balls, especially after a break. But even in the middle of a game, you know, if you got, I see so many people, a big cluster here, you know, and they're looking, you know, and it's open table, you know. And they got this, and they're like, oh, I don't know. And it's like, and oh geez, I don't know. That's wired. It's wired. You know, if it's open table, the 3 into that, I don't think you can miss it. You know, and I can't tell you how many people do not see those wired shots. I take care of Kitty. They just don't see that. So this game will really help you see the racks a lot better. It's going to see those problem areas. Teaches you, you know, if you got some of those safety balls, that happens in 8-ball a lot. You know, a lot of people, you might, like I had that one game, I had this ball down here, so you go, oh, I'll just leave that till later. No, I knew right away I need to take care of that ball. That's not a fun ball. That, you know, get rid of that. If it's sitting on a rail down here, no. So it's really a fun game to really teach you a lot. There's people that say this is the best game. If you want to learn how to shoot pool, this is the best game. I 100% agree with them. But do your drills. Look back at my other stream. Look at some of those drills. Like I said, if you want, it's nice to, you're doing almost drills in 14-1. There's so many things in there, so many shots that come up. So definitely try that out. Check out my other, and like I said, this is for beginners or anybody. I'm not some great pool shot out there. I'm just showing you what I do and what's helped me and what is helping me. So, you know, that's all. I love these. I hear about some of these players. I shoot against all these old guys, and I, you know, they don't say it to my face, of course, but I know. I can tell what they're thinking. You know, it's like, whatever. This isn't for them. I don't care. You know, just watch it, laugh all you want. This is for anybody. I looked at my analytics, and it's like there's a lot of younger players out there. We want the younger generation shooting this. I have 3 sons, and it's like none of them are interested in shooting pool. And it's like, geez. So we need the younger generation in there. Otherwise, this sport's going to die. So I'm here to help you. You know, if I see you in person, and I can definitely help you. I see a lot of lower-rated players, and they're just, I can see their evolution. I mean, another video, I'm not going to post it because it just got too long like this one is. But this player I know, I told him, he's a league player, and I said, you got to do cue ball control drills. I said, you're making balls fine. I said, don't play these games where you're making balls. You're not helping yourself out. Do these drills with cue ball control. It's an evolution. Once you get to where your stroke is good enough and then you're making balls, then you move on. You know, you move on to drills like I'm showing you, cue ball control drills. You know, you start with the stroke drill, the stop shot drill. You play that. I've played that 50 times. I've only done the 60 balls probably 6 times. My boyfriend, who's been playing for many, many years, every time he does it, and he does it still. I don't know if he's done it in a while, but he does all 60 balls. And usually we do it with pocket reducers. I didn't show you that because that's really tough. And he's got stats, papers and papers. I don't do that, but that's how determined he is. And it shows. He's getting old, so his eyes are going and things are happening. I'm getting old, my eyes are going, so things happen. But that is such a great drill. But people don't like doing it. It's boring. You know, I don't like doing these. I love the L drill. That one's not boring. It's challenging, you know. My other one, the Irving Crane drill. Ooh, one of the hardest. I think that's harder than this 6-ball drill here. That is check out my video on Irving Crane drill. I love that one. I got someone commenting, oh, your table's really slow. No, this table is not slow. This table is faster than a lot of tables I play on. There's a lag shot here. You can see how light I do it here. Very light, and I overdid it. This table is, and that Irving Crane drill, let me tell you, on a table this fast, which it isn't fast, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's fast enough. It's fast. I play at our league tables, mine's faster. I play at other tables, mine's faster, so it is. It's a good enough. And so that drill on any table that's halfway fast is super, super hard. But check out that one. Not for the beginner. stay away from that one. Stay away from my 6-ball drill. But if you don't want to, if you get tired of the drills, do the 14-1. What a fun. And you don't have to do it like I do. Don't struggle and try to break it. If you're going to break it, put the ball here and then make that and break into it if you want to do that. That might be easier. I wasn't getting a good break doing that, but it's much easier. May not be easier for you to make that ball. It's not hard, but do that instead. Or just break them up. Just all 15 balls. And then run them from there and then leave yourself, your out ball. Don't make things so hard on yourself when you're just starting out. That's very important. The drills I show you, make them easier. Start with just 6 balls. I do that now. I do all 15 balls. They are like this close together. And wow, that really makes that one a lot harder. I like the challenge. I'm good enough where I can challenge myself on those drills. My L drill, I do 1 rail. Do that 2 rails. Do that 3, whatever many rails you need. But if you're using 2 rails here to come back, boom, boom, and then over, do that. I challenge myself. I want to do 1 rail because typically on those, that's all you're doing is 1 rail. If you're using 2 rails, you got kind of out of shape then. You should be able to just do 1 rail now. 1 rail comes back. 1 rail comes back. 1 rail comes back, So, that's why I like to challenge myself on that and say, nope, 1 rail. And if I get a 4 shot and it comes and hits this other rail, start over. But don't do that. If you're just beginning, just make them and just get shape on the other one. I don't care if it goes all the way around the table and you got it. So, once you get better, then challenge yourself. So, this video is way too long. I don't know if I'm going to edit it or not, so it's going to be super long. But thanks for watching. If you are, give me a subscribe, give me a like, share it. Like I said, I don't like to put myself out here that much. But I'm just like, if I can help somebody, if I was in my 20s and I had YouTube, because everybody YouTubes, my son, he's like, just YouTube it. I do that for so many things now, So I'm like, if somebody YouTubes my channel and says, oh, wow, she's really helpful. Hopefully, like I said, Ron, the pool student, check him out. He's an older guy, really knowledgeable. There's a lot of us out there, but not a lot that really help the beginner. That's what I'm trying to kind of focus on when I see my analytics and looking. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of younger viewers out here. I'm going to see if I can help the younger viewers. A lot of the younger female ones, especially, definitely. So, share my stream. Hopefully you like it. I talk way too much. I'm losing my voice, and it's way too long. So I'm going to sign off here, and hopefully I'm still videoing you. And hopefully I don't have to edit anything out here, but I know this is way long. Thank you for watching. Coming up is the Fantastic Four next weekend at Dale's Weston Lanes. That's in Weston, Wisconsin, suburb of Wausau. And it's a Fantastic Four. I got 4 525 and unders shooting in it. And $200 entry. It's going to be a fun time. All streamed. It's just 4 matches. The first 2. And then the winners of those 2 go to the finals. And so it's actually just 3 matches. Yep. So fun. And the winner takes home $750 for 3.5, 4 hours. If that, you can go to a tournament and do that. So that's what's really fun about it. I'm going to be doing some more of these. I was going to plan on making one for my next one today, but I didn't get to it, but I'll be doing that soon. Thank you for watching, everybody. Signing off for WMPS. Bye-bye.